The next Funtem, 9,360,410 views later. A few hats later, 3,000 centuries later. Later, at the Robot Land, previously at the Krusty Krab, 38 more minutes later, 1 inch later, see, many inches later, 366 seconds later. 9 hours ago, previously, after Doris fell asleep, the following Wednesdays. Morning 2, morning 3, morning 4, 1 weekend later. A few weekends later, 1 filtered dangerous swirl later, 3 nights later. A little longer than a few levels later. Several long months later, a few lazy pants later, 10 million seconds later, many pressing the forces later, 6 trillion crazy seconds later, 679 pickless later, 1 pressure later, 1 hour of making a new hospital later, a few microseconds later, a little longer than a few astronauts later, a ton of lulls later.
All
Shut up.